tonight. There's no snow, no nothing like that. It's pretty windy. But thank you for coming. Please enjoy yourself tonight. Have a good time. Make sure you get a safe ride home. But anyways, we're going to do the toast right now. And then we're going to have about a 14-minute PowerPoint slide.
First of all, I would like to say congratulations to Lindsay and Bill. Today has been so special and amazing, and I look forward to what the rest of the night brings. I want to thank all of you for coming, and please drink up, there's lots of beer, and put your dancing shoes on. When Lindsay asked me to be her maid of honor, I was extremely thrilled for about like 2.5 seconds, and then I realized I had to get up and talk, and I was like, no, I don't think so. And to be honest, I wouldn't be up here if I hadn't drank a few beers, so bear with me. I promise it won't be that horrible. Sorry. Alright, my sister and I are best friends and extremely close. However, it wasn't always like this. And I am sure my brothers and my parents would agree. For many years, Lindsay and I shared a bed and a bedroom. And a closet. I think after a while, my parents realized maybe this wasn't such a great idea. We would constantly steal each other's clothes, books, and whatever else we could get our hands on. We would scream and kick, like physically get into fights, until we got our stuff back. We could not even sit next to each other in the big green van. Our poor mother, who gets like seriously car sick, would have to sit in between us in the back seat in order for us to stop fighting. Our brothers were always picking on us, and I think we thought we needed to do that to each other as well. Finally, we realized that if we joined forces, we could make a stand against them and do something about it. And I think that actually brought us closer together. A lot of my childhood memories with Lindsay involve Kendra as well. They were attached at the hip. I remember one time I decided to go with Lindsay out to Kendra's to play for an afternoon. This particular afternoon turned out to be one of the most traumatic afternoons of my entire childhood life. Lindsay and Kendra loved to play school with their Cabbage Patch dolls. And just so you know, they were still in middle school, so they were like 15. 15. They let me play that afternoon, and I was one of their students, and they decided I did something so terrible that I had to go to timeout. Except their timeout wasn't in the corner. Instead, it was next to the toilet. They made me stick my nose on the toilet seat and made me stay there for 5 minutes before I could get back up. The scary thing is, they are both teachers now. All funniness aside, I love my sister with all my heart. I know I can call her at any hour to tell a random story, to cry, or to complain about something. She cusses, talks loud, cries about anything, and likes to drink beer just like me. She loves to belt out Whitney Houston songs with me in the car, and she's the one I go to for advice and support. I know she will always be there for me, and I hope she knows that I will always be there for her. I am glad that Lindsay has found someone as special as Bill to spend the rest of her life with. The other day, I asked Lindsay to write down 5 things that she loved about Bill, and she said, Bill has the curiosity of a 3-year-old. He always... she wrote that, by the way. And he always puts others first. He's always a goofball. He shows me every day how much he loves me, which is a lot, and she wrote that too. And he has his priorities figured out. Family is the most important thing to him, and I am excited to start a family with him. Now, I want to tell you the 5 things that I love about Bill. When he comes to our parents' house, he cooks, he does the dishes, he mows the yard, he is hilarious, you all know that, and he sticks up for me whenever Lindsay feels the urge to pick on me, and that's a lot. And anyone who does those things, it's pretty good in my book. So, Bill, I love you. On that note, I would like everyone to raise their glasses and make a toast to Bill. I want to wish you a lifetime filled with happiness and love. I love you both.
Alright, I'm gonna get right to her. A wise man once told me, a best man's speech is supposed to last as long as the groom makes love to the bride. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'll make it last a little bit longer. For those who may not know, I'm Bill's younger brother, Ted, and I'm extremely honored to be here tonight to be the best man for not only my brother, but one of my best friends. You might find it hard for us to be so close. We are like 6 years apart. He's so old, and I'm still young and handsome. When I first heard you two were getting engaged, I was, of course, really happy for you two, but it was also a big sense of relief for me, just because I always had to listen to Mom say, "When's Bill getting married? Where's this girl that Bill's dating?" But that's all good now, because now you guys are married. And Len's married. That just leaves me. Teddy, when are you gonna get a girlfriend? So, I guess that's something I have to look forward to. Before I get all sentimental, it wasn't always great being Bill's brother. I know it might seem shocking to a few of you, but when Bill was just a younger teenager and I was still just a little grunt, in our basement we had a ping pong table in which me, Bill, Len, and Dad would play on every single night. Dad would usually be the only one playing with me, but he'd make the match close, making things somewhat good at ping pong. Well, once in a while Dad would force Leonard or Bill to play. Well, once it came Leonard's time, Leonard would do the same thing as Dad, make the match close, Well, once it came Bill's turn, the match would last maybe a minute tops. The score would always end up being 21-0. That's right, he didn't even let me score once. Now I think about it, younger teenage Bill kind of sucked. But I can't hold that against him anymore, because he's really made up for it elsewise. I've looked up to Bill and Len my whole life. For those who know me well, I've been lucky to have a great career in sports up until now. And there's one sport Bill and Len both dominated on when I was just a little boy, and it was track. Bill, it was state track meet when he was probably like 10. He was taking on Jerry Rice's cousin, Jerome Harris. 100-meter dash. Everyone in the stands was so excited to watch this race, just mainly because of Jerry Rice's cousin. Not so much my brother, but Bill, probably the greatest race he ever ran. He barely got nipped at the end by Jerry Rice's cousin, but they both set a state record for a 100-meter dash for whatever young, 10 years old. And I feel pretty special about that, and it really inspired me to go far in sports. But after that, Bill was a great mentor for me ever since then. Always telling me what to do and not what to do, so thank you, Bill. But yeah, Bill and Lindsay have been dating for nearly the past 4 years. I want to say Lindsay's making me feel amazing right now because I know if this speech was terrible, she would be giving me this look right now like, you're making such a fool out of yourself. AKA, the same look she gives Bill 95% of the time. So thank you for the support. Bill and Lindsay asked me to be their best man. That's right, their best man. Because as Bill put it, no one has spent more time with Bill and Lindsay than me. And I know what some of you are thinking right now. Wow, that sounds terrible. I don't want my little brother around me and my girlfriend all the time. But not once did you guys ever make it feel like I was getting in your way. Or that you secretly wished that I would go away. Maybe once in a while you thought it to yourselves. But I thank you for hiding it so well. Honestly, love you both for all you've done for me. And I couldn't be happier to be here today to celebrate the wedding. If I was less awesome, I'd be crying right now. But instead, I just want to toast my brother Bill, my new sister Lindsay. I want to wish you two a lifetime of happiness. And I honestly cannot wait to see where you kids end up like Bill and Lindsay.
Anybody knows me, and I hate this. I don't like to get up in front of people. But anyway, right. And there is a little hope for it. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Appreciate it today. And, hope you enjoyed the food and stuff. And, drive home safely. A lot of you got a long ways to go. And just really appreciate everybody coming. And we're glad to have Bill and our family. Haven't quite figured one thing out. I'm going to ask Bill. But Courtney kind of set him up, I think. He come home there one weekend and he wanted to mow the lawn. But, good Lord, my boys don't want to mow the lawn. Bill's out there ready to mow, so I knew something was up. Courtney said, "Oh, he's going to talk to you." Well, I knew I was coming. And well, Bill's out there pushing that lawnmower. Man, he's going 100 miles an hour. And in the back of my mind, I really wanted to tell the kid no. I'm just going to say no, just to see what he'd do. But I knew he'd be heartbroken, so I thought, oh, I better not do that. But anyway, Bill mowed, he did a good job, and he put all the grass in the back of my pickup. I had a pickup full of grass. But then he picks up the lawnmower, the tailgate's up, the grass is way up a little bit. He picks up the lawnmower and sticks it in the back on top of the grass. I could never figure out, what do you think? I was going to take the lawnmower to the dump, Bill? Or were you a little nervous? That's all right. But I guess I've heard this story about Bill too. I always thought this was a pretty good one. He's playing baseball. He's just a little guy. And I forget what town it was, but he's playing baseball and he hit the ball quite a ways and everybody's yelling at him, "Run home, run home." Well, Bill just kept running. They lived a couple blocks away and he ran all the way home. Anyway, we're glad to have him in the family and everything. So, thanks everybody